What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, right? You let them put a battery in your back. So I'm driving. I'm working, but I'm driving. I think I'm driving home at this particular point. Um, so I'm driving by the gas station. And what do I see? I see two cars. In these two, and I see four people standing outside. So car number one, back here. What I see a girl standing on the hood, standing linked by the hood on the passenger side. And I look over. I see two guys confronting a guy in a car by himself. And I thought to myself, this don't look good. Because when you look at it, you're like, okay, so she called them guys on him to check him or something. Or this could go left at any particular point. And I thought to myself, like, and she was standing there like she was like supervising that it was about to go down. And I'm like, stop letting people put a battery in your back. Just because somebody calls you with an issue does not mean you're supposed to, when they say jump, you say how high to their issue. Because basically, these are young, teenagers wasting their doggone time. They're all black. Two of them had their shirt off, which, it's the suburbs, so it's a calling call for white police officers to pull up because it just looks dangerous. So it's like, so if this goes bad, everybody going to jail except for the girl on the passenger side. So this is why I'm saying stop letting people put a battery in your back, because a lot of times, like Dr. T.S. Johnson would say, you're not an unpaid bodyguard. You're not a person that somebody calls and you pick up the phone and say, what's going on? And they tell you, I'm in something again. Could you come, fight for me or bail me out or fix this or fix that? Because at the end of the day, you guys are getting offended by things. And you're getting riled up by things and ready to fight and attack people over things that, truth be told, they're going to continue to do. So if somebody's like, I was in an abusive relationship, a toxic relationship, that's not a one-time thing for most people. That becomes a habit. So if you know of somebody that you have to come to the defense of and they're constantly in situations with people, the stories get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and more, crazy and more aggressive and more life-threatening and more disrespectful, to the point you're like, look, ain't nobody gonna do this to my such and such and such and such. I'm gonna see this person. Okay, all right. So at what point does somebody have to see you for constantly getting this battery put in your back? Because nobody is only one party that's always in the wrong. She calls you, he's in the wrong. You got her back because he's in the wrong. But how many hymns have you ran into? Seriously, how many? How many situations? That's my sister. That's my cousin. That's my blah, blah, blah. But if they wind up in another relationship with another person, and another person's toxic, and another person's abusive, and another person slap them, with a pack of Kraft cheese. How many times you gonna do this? I was thinking about the idea about people who put a battery in your back don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't put you in that situation. They wouldn't say, look, man, I got myself in this situation, so I'm going to call you to be my enforcement on this situation I got myself into, and I need you to be willing to risk your life and limb on behalf of me because I'm in this situation. And you just, okay, I'm on my way. No. And my issue was, like, I'm looking at the young lady and I'm like, if this was really to go left, what you gonna do? Scream, cry, freak out, and I don't know what to do. You can't drive to the hospital, because you go, he did this and da 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 da. But let's flip it on the other side. If they did something to the guy, beat him up, stomped him out, shot him, killed him, whatever, what would you do then? Would you freak out then? Or you be like, get that, get that. That's what he get, blah, blah, blah. So on one end, if the team you called wins, you a cheerleader. If the team you call loses, all you're doing is talking either way. And for you guys, you need to take that into consideration because, if you get your head stumped in trying to do this, then what? I mean, that might be a good thing if you just get beat up because then they're not going to call on you because they're going to feel, he got beat up the last time. So you ain't got to worry about them not caring about your life to the point that thinking about calling somebody for another person. That other person doesn't know who you calling and what they're going to do. So they might be ready to go to the extreme immediately because they don't know what you told them. All they know is you didn't tell them that you did such and such and such and such. But don't let people put a battery in your back because a battery in your back could cost you your life. Yeah. Whether you lose it or you take someone's and you wind up in jail and lose yours. It is what it is. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.